define me.
Camera,
If I'm stuck in the past, then I won't get any better. I won't change. I'll get stuck as that kid. That's not who I am. I'm a great basketball player because of my work. Guys,
thanks, David. You can tell Butler has a good head on his shoulders and elite talent in this league because of the hard work he puts in. Partway through the season, some rookies are starting to hit that wall, that imaginary rookie wall. What can they do to power through it and continue?
Half the time.
You know, Kevin, I think this is where having the great leadership of veterans who understand what these young guys are going through, and then they help them, right? So they understand, one, nutrition becomes important, so that's part of the conversation. Getting the appropriate rest, right? You can't go burning the candle at both ends, and so much of a rookie's experience or a young guy's experience in the league is shaped by the veterans around them.
Come on, let's go. Let's get this tip off, Grant.
So the Clippers win the tip.
There you go, Grant.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got
Grant,
Lewis out there with Towns. Then it's Andrew Wiggins.
So you already gonna get me to start complaining. So you can't catch you can't keep
Clippers
an entry
defense.
pass in
Their
your
last
hands.
game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry
do?
it into this one.
And once they establish that flow offensively,
I just knew he was going to try to score on that. No, you can't even beat the ball in your hand.
You can't
Let's
expect to
rebound. Let's
win
go.
with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
Now Hardaway, after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Hardaway against T. And there's Hardaway.
I was about to say 2K.
Butler.
Easy layup. You're going to make it roll.
Points on the scoreboard for the Clippers.
No, nigga. That's a shot.
Minnesota
That's a
with the
mate.
ball.
That's a mate.
Last
That's a
game
mate.
matchup
That's a
with the
mate.
Suns, a tough loss there.
You know, they're the visiting team.
Hey,
It's a
what are you
loud
doing
arena,
out here, bro?
very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing.
That's why sometimes I just rather don't, because y'all be trying to play us up.
Situations like that you hope builds character, but they need to knock down the free throws. Bottom line.
Now here's Hardaway. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain
I think
possession.
I can make the pass.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
You love that they're making their presence felt on the defensive end. You can't afford to be careless with this team.
Really?
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The putback.
Well, to me, that's about the length and strength of upper body by Karl Anthony Towns. He's just destroying people
nothing
with
to do
his
with
defense.
Cats. He got the advantage. It has nothing to do with Cats. Upper body strength.
They get a hand on it. Butler with the steal.
Horrible commentating in that situation.
Outside Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And guys got careless with the ball there. And the
last time I played Cat, I don't know like foul times.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight
Karl
on
Anthony
the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
T kicks to Lewis. To the middle. It's stolen by Smith.
Come on, man. You had
that bucket.
And then you
Great
make the
footwork by Cat. He's really worked on keeping a wide base, maintaining his balance.
To keep the ball in your hands. Only in 2K.
Hardaway passes to Griffin. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Towns,
yeah, nothing to do tonight against who they play? OKC, I think? Well, not
Hardaway
OKC.
with the steal.
OKC playing somebody else. I don't know who they play. I can't remember who they play. There's more than one game that I was watching highlights of on NBA TV.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Wells'
shot is good.
And
4
Wells
points,
such
a rebound,
release. He's ready to pull
2 assists,
as soon as the
and
ball
1 steal.
hits his head.
Let's go. Killer Cam on the
Towns, a
loose.
screen on Hardaway. It doesn't go for him.
Boy, still not quite in rhythm. Just 1 for 4.
Up the floor.
Oh,
And he
come
was
on,
fouled
Jimmy.
on the way
Play
up.
it
2
up.
free throws now for him.
You went
Think of
backwards
this.
on the
Back in
contact.
2011, Jimmy Butler was the last hit in the first round. He's gone from a guy with a reputation as hard worker to real star.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
First one falls for him.
It's 10. Let's go. Get 8-point lead. Put your foot
Good
in
on
these
both.
niggas' necks.
There's that accurate touch of his at the stripe. He is locked in.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And here is Teague trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Phoenix. Good on the shot.
Listen, that's all you can do defensively. Jeff Teague is just so clever at finishing near the cup.
Yeah, he just throws it up.
After the made shot from Jeff Teague,
like he jammed in the basket like I do. He just floated it above Smith.
With a double team.
They do.
Here's Smith.
Smith can never catch it right there and stand. Catch and stand. He has to go 5 feet further than where he needs to be.
Outside Teague.
At least he made a shot, but I didn't get no assist for that.
Over in the corner.
That's why I need you to stop. Catch the ball, stop. They got an assist off of that.
Towns, a screen on Buck. Wiggins, a picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the night.
Be bad. This
For
is
all
like,
the great things that Andrew Wiggins does on the floor, he is still working to
here
solidify
again.
his
What's
defensive
that
game.
about?
Easy doors for a young
threw
player
it like
in the
that.
NBA.
Come on,
It's
bro.
something
Then
that
he
he
missed
knows he
it.
can improve upon.
Well, and I think the important piece is Andrew Wiggins is invested in becoming a better defender. And most pure scorers think they can get away with playing average at best defense. Wiggins wants to be known as a complete player.
Here's Teague. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Teague's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, how about a high percentage opportunity from Jeff Teague? As a scorer, you love to get those easy ones.
And the rejection by Town. Blocked again. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now.
Came back.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Teague on the double team. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Teague.
Wow, so we hesitate up in there.
Hardaway against Teague. Hardaway kicks to Smith.
Smith, come on, man. Catch the ball.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Feeds to Towns.
I've been trying to double me. I'm not the passer out of a double. I'm going to destroy y'all niggas off the block. I just couldn't get to where I wanted to get.
Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fan.
Oh, what you step back for?
And in winning that last game,
to miss. You step back to miss.
Aggressively.
Thanks.
Threw a lot of fouls in that game.
So I just threw away another shot that I could have probably made.
You shoot a ton of freebies. Two,
or could have forced my way
into its rotation.
Thanks for that.
Neither one of those two things is going to work.
Three-pointer.
Then you get rewarded for passing to the open man. 2K. Thanks for that. Like, bro, come on.
Here's Hardaway, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. So it's the Timberwolves now, after the basket by Los Angeles. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Towns has got fun.
On the catch and shoot, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Hardaway. And
yo, that's crazy.
By Towns. Here's Wiggins. Look at that jam.
Get out of the way. Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
Hardaway against Teague. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns. Doris, you were born in New York, became the first female analyst to ever call a Knicks game. Talk about the emotions that night, having traveled that incredible journey.
Let's go.
You know, Kev, it was both magical and nerve-wracking. You know, I grew up a Knicks fan when there was a healthy Bernard King, and the league had absolutely nothing for him when he was doing work on the low post. QB Brown
I'm just trailing behind him. Okay, it's okay.
But it was also nerve-wracking to be the first woman to sit in Clyde Frazier's seat. It was
really?
Sort of awe-inspiring.
I'll lift that one up. Okay.
And now the Timberwolves on the break.
I mean, it's like y'all giving them blocks. It's one thing to block it. It's another thing for me to lay it into their hands. Bruh, it's not happening like that every time. Stop trying to make it seem like I'm just over there giving up blocks.
Over to the left wing. Towns wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Gallinari. No good on that one.
Oh my God.
And it's the Timberwolves.
First of all, I'm not trying to pass it to Gallinari. Second of all, you 6'10", and you missed that.
Count that one.
Under the goal.
Tremendous vision for a big man. One reason teams are reluctant to run an extra guy at Cat.
Nah, don't call for the ball after you done flunk. Really? That's what I'm doing. I'm not driving. I'm not driving 2K. I'm not driving to the basket 2K. That's what I'm not doing. I'm taking a jump shot. Come on.
Screen on Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws.
You gonna make the game be close. It ain't even close. Keep making me do stupid stuff. Like, bro. Laying it up right into Cat's hands. Like, what the heck?
Now here's Hardaway. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after
come
bucket.
on.
He's fighting it in this quarter.
So this time I floated it over him and missed it. Okay. I'm not saying every shot should be made, but give me the ones that are supposed to be made. High percentage shot.
They could use a big shot.
The timing was right.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And look now at the 4 areas.
I'm about to say, if they gave me that shot, that would prove my point right there. If they gave me that shot, because he just threw that one up.
And one thing they can definitely
I knew it was going to be a foul, but
is
I'm
their
just
work
saying,
from three-point range,
he made the shot.
from the corner. So that's an area before that has been a black hole for them this season. If they can start to get some points from the corners, it'll really open things up for them.
Conley's check in for Towns. Hardaway hits them both.
Oh, yeah, he got 2 now. That's why they taking him out. He's down by 2.
Still getting
Duke against Duke, Tyus Jones against Cameron Hardaway, both Duke alumni.
Shoots off the screen. There's Vonleh.
Yo, I jumped, bro.
Excellent D there from
Dang. Could have got him on the come up at least. Like, I'm not saying I gotta block it, but I'm saying, like, give me the benefit of the doubt of defending it.
Of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Now here's Vonleh.
I was trying to catch him in his midsection. That's the only way you can block a big as a guard.
You know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Y'all lucky I didn't get past y'all there.
Hardaway with
a little cheat way of trying to make it seem like, oh, come on.
Hardaway kicks to Gallinari.
Give me that Gallinari. I'm not playing with y'all niggas.
Oh
my God, 2K!
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up,
if you don't think that's cheating, then you must not play video games at all.
Leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Niggas don't agree with me on that. Something's wrong with me on that.
It's tipped.
Wow.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
It's the 3-point
Somebody would say, well, why don't you just pass the ball? Why is 2K robbing me from my shots? I would pass the ball more if you only go away and let me get the shots that I was trying to take. I'm going to keep going because y'all niggas keep cheating me on shots.
That's just superb interior defense.
No, it's not. No, it's not, Dorsberg. That's stupid. It's not superb defense.
Clippers trail by 7.
2K robbing me of shots.
Here's Hardaway, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. The Clippers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And that's the thing I was thinking about. It's like, can I win 24 straight going into the playoffs? Probably not. Because there's big games like this where they just let you play like trash against teams. This is a TV game.
I think you'd have to look at a player like
the Timberwolves.
Sabonis. Sabonis, of course, the son of the great
That's not my steal.
Sabonis has been around the game from the time he was born.
Whatever, I caused it though. I'll say that.
Incredible feel for the game, shot making, play making, rebounding ability, exceptional within the context of the system. I'd say quietly Sabonis is going to be a tremendous player.
I saw a lot of Clint Capella down in Houston in the playoffs last year. He comes to mind as well.
That's a great point. Guy runs the floor hard. He's the perfect foil for James Harden in the screen and roll action. That's another great example, Kev.
Here's Wiggins. The Clippers getting the bucket. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that.
How does he get past? How does that pass go behind him when he was already in front of him at that point?
Go from deep, nailed from 3-point
It's
land.
like you're gonna make it be something that is not 2K.
Lead by 6.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through.
And then I lose the ball when I get it
keep
back.
Getting him touches.
Okay. So the niggas just blocking me right when I get to the rim. Okay. I mean, I'm already in full flight. It's pretty much coming back down.
Seconds left in the
We might as well might as well be a goaltending off a dunk.
Here's Wiggins. No good on that last second attempt there. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live.
They should not even be leading by 6. We had them both by 8 early in the game. We beat them by 8. And that's what everything, all of a sudden, everything got to fall apart. Okay.
And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother.
Watching him kind of go
up about him and his brother.
Platoon swap here for the Clippers. Minnesota
wow.
leading by 13,
okay, 2K.
And so in the game
so I get taken out, and now we can't play none. Because now it's literally like a 20-point lead.
And at the center, filling out the middle.
It's almost a 20-point
what
lead.
a big-time move by Carl Anthony.
That's how I know I can't win 24 straight.
With a hand in his face.
Going into the playoffs. Actually, it was 25 straight because I've already played one game. It would have been 25 straight. We beat the Lakers.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he
ain't got no choice.
Well, maybe this is the best
Y'all
time
put
to
us
do
in
it.
position. We're down by 6. Y'all simulated, and we're close to 20.
The chosen one in the last game against the Lakers was phenomenal.
Because I come out?
64 points.
Bro,
and
we
that
got
was
scores.
Just the start of it. He wound up
Y'all
with
just
a
won't let him score.
triple-double in what
Not even
was
with.
quite a
Oh
display
my
for
God!
him.
So nobody.
It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, you do wonder, though, Greg, does he still have some of the adrenaline going from that performance? No matter how tired he is, he should have plenty of energy coming off that.
Wow.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA.
I mean, I don't care about losing. I mean, I do. Obviously,
they
you
have
care
really
about
hit their stride in terms of that transition game.
It's not
no
a big
doubt
deal for
about
me
it.
to
They are
lose, but at
playing
the same
at
time,
a great pace.
Don't cheat me, 2K.
Deckers checked in for Blake Griffin.
Don't cheat me on my shots. Don't cheat me on the ball movement. Don't cheat me on the simulation.
With the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Lets a floater go, and it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got his first basket of the night.
Boy, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws.
Especially when you have somebody like this. He already got 3 fouls. He going into his, that's his 4th foul. You mean tell me, so when I come out?
From the free throw line.
That free throw.
That's the reason why we're losing? Because y'all took me out? But when you take Cat out, they still able to flourish. They don't have Jimmy Butler anymore. All they got is Wiggins, Cat, and what's called.
Perfect from the line so far here.
Yeah, Wiggins and Cat, basically.
Minnesota making
as far as
Wiggins is checked in.
Dominated players.
From the line that time.
Potential dominating players.
Minnesota has possession. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Teague, the pass to Jones. He kicks it to Jones. Lure sets the pick for Jones. There's the dish to Wiggins. Screen by Jones. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. He can't get that one to fall.
So you don't see the point guard.
Here's Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway has got 6 in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Screen by Jones.
Wow, okay.
Outside
the bump still always works for y'all, but I'm literally like underneath his arm
Back
and swipe and still don't get the steal.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Doris, you graduated as your university's all-time assist leader. What do you think is the most important trait for becoming a great guard, a great playmaker?
Well, I think obviously you have to have a pretty good handle because generally you're going to absorb some pressure in the middle of a game. But I think the other part of that is, Kevin, you've got to be someone who enjoys watching someone else score as much as you enjoy scoring yourself.
I think this makes you such a great analyst because you had to know as a guard everybody's role and everybody's movement on a certain play.
You know, that's a great point.
I don't high point the ball.
The perfect position
don't even
to come
adjust
at an
to how he's actually
right.
going to shoot. Okay.
Here's Hardaway. Tyus Jones picking up
Tyus
that
Jones
last
is
basket.
like all over me, man.
Wells kicks to Hardaway. Inside, Smith. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
I'm like, do you know what to do? Do you know what to do with
in
this?
The game.
Please let me know.
Outside Teague. Jones sets the pick for Teague.
That's awesome.
He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And really, one of the
when I said it's off, I didn't realize it was going to be a pass.
Jeff Teague just puts tremendous pressure on your defense when he's attacking the paint.
Williams is checked in for Jimmy Butler.
All right, let's check out the stats for Hardaway. He's been dominant over the last month. 8 assists and 8 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Let's make no mistake, one of the elite talents in the NBA and operating at the highest level right now.
That?
Now, here is Smith.
This is what I'm saying. You can't tell me.
About 6.5 points a game.
It's a routine pass, 2K. You have to make my passes trash.
Hardaway has got 8 here in the quarter.
It's really not that hard.
And the book on T, Greg, is to make him an outside shooter. You don't want him getting to the rim.
Crazy.
I mean, he's a good finisher around the rim.
He literally
his
has
outside shooting, although streaky at times, not bad, but not great either.
Here's Teague.
Every pass has to be reckless.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
Tries a 3. It's good from long range. Hardaway has got 25
Can't shoot threes, though.
Boy, as aggressive as he's been, hitting all these shots.
I was surprised I made that to a certain extent.
Screen by Jones. Jones kicks to T. 1:53 left in the first half. Lure sets the pick for T. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hardaway has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really
Didn't I just do
creating
that?
contact. Like to see him get back to that here.
I wasn't in the game, douchebag.
And the Clippers making a change here. Peterson's checked in.
Not the same. Wait, are you kidding me? It's not going out and getting contact. Nigga, I was in the game after the first quarter. They took me out for most of the quarter. And I didn't even have no fouls. I had one foul. Still, 2 fouls when you take somebody out for that long amount of time. Especially when you got somebody that's going to get 38 to 40 minutes in the game.
Jones dishes to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over
awful.
Wells. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, obviously it's been an off night for him offensively, but give his teammates credit. They bailed him out. He's still got time to turn it around.
That's tipped.
Really?
Lure the pass to Jones.
It's amazing.
He
had the mindset. 2K Control had a mindset.
Wiggins has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Laurel had a mindset to die for the basketball. I was able to tip it away from Tyus Jones, and we didn't even get a chance to have a play for the ball.
Over the last month, 6th in rebounding, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game.
Everything's predicated on the computer.
When he's in the lane.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game.
First of all, 4 of the players that are playing with you are AI. Why can they die? They're run by you, the computer.
First one falls for it. Minnesota making a switch here. Hardaway hits them both.
And I have a good starting lineup.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. He's guarded by Williams.
3-ball.
Lure the
Jimmy
screen.
Butler, 2-way player.
Low block shot.
Blake Griffin, star.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 17.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
And to me,
Rookie
that's
of the Year
all about
candidate
the body
last year, too.
right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job
mainly because of
sizing
Killer
up this
Cam,
man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Timberwolves leading by 10.
One of the few players on the team I actually impact, because everybody else's numbers kind of go down when they play with me. One reason, because 2K controls the AI. And do whatever they want. They can do it. They can play as trashy as they want. As 2K wants them to, from night to night.
Wells with the steal. With 1 on the clock.
It's far more easier for me to ball track.
Some breathing room
I ain't trying to lose.
They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Jeff, you guys had a great first half. Is the key to the second half to continue to be that aggressive?
Yeah, we got to play defense. They're a really good team. They're going to play hard. They're real physical. We just got to come out and keep guarding.
Jeff, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, be ready, Joe.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
What Doc will say. Problem I wanted to take advantage of offensive mismatch playing through Cameron Hardaway, all right? Get Cameron Hardaway in the ball. Go to work. When defense reacts, be ready to make.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Come on, let's go. What's he doing?
Minnesota leading by 10. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Clippers.
Let's go.
They've got Jimmy Butler. Wells is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Griffin, and it's Smith in at the center position. Lure's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Inside, and stolen by Wiggins.
Wow. My thing is this. Okay, I understand why that was a turnover. I also don't understand why it was a turnover when Grant Smith, who obviously I'm trying to get it to, is nowhere near Wiggins. So you mean I pass it directly to Wiggins in that situation?
6 to shoot.
Wow.
That one, no good.
At least give me the foul. We're going to let me just throw it up soft like that.
Teague against Hardaway.
Had to back up because they had like Teague's defense is OP.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Teague is
an okay point guard, guys.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Wiggins.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And he finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on
this.
That's
what I do to you, Cat. I haven't done very many of them to you this game, but I had like 5 the last game.
For better shots. Just 1 for 4 in the second half so far.
Here's Butler, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jeff
Make both of these, man.
That's
an
example to me of cross contact. Simple.
Come on, Jay Busy.
And so Butler
nails buckets. Get back on defense, Grant.
Timberwolves leading by 8.
Too big to be still up front.
Here's the screen.
We know you ain't the fastest player on the team.
Lure the screen.
Really? That's what we're doing out here? Pump faking?
Pulls it
That's
up.
off. Oh, come on.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. The Clippers, number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Wow. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
Get off me.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. T kicks to Lewis for 3. That's good.
Oh my God.
So Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 6th assist on the night. Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
Why do y'all do that?
Without proper hydration,
he's going behind his back.
Run out of gas.
Why would I go behind my back into his body?
And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
That's what you're supposed to do when you go behind the back.
Teague against Hardaway. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In my life have I ever went when I went behind my back into somebody's body.
Back to Teague. Here's Towns. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Teague.
Really?
And the rejection.
Wow, y'all just
Towns.
gonna make it a rejection. Wow, almost threw his body and didn't get the steal.
3.5 minutes are gone. And Olynyk kicks to Teague. Screen by Olynyk. They get it again. Fires from deep. The shot will not fall. Clippers
They shouldn't have
trail by 9.
either. All of a sudden, he has a president of mind to get there.
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Automatically has a president of mind to pass it back.
And really a tough break for the D.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Smith. And McCaw is subbed in for Wells. Hardaway passes to McCaw.
Oh, this is short.
It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk.
And a quick check of the stats for Jeff Teague. How last month turned out for him, he's right around 9 points a night, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense.
Really? The ref didn't? Oh my God, no wonder.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Wow, he got whacked.
Man, they be tripping on this game. Why would it take him, the ref, that long to get the ball up? I really thought I was going to have that clean in the basket. Maybe do a little reverse or something. Because I was going past the basket at that point when I realized the ref hadn't gave him the ball. Why are you wasting? It's not real basketball, man. You got to at least give us the benefit of that, 2K. Go ahead, just let the ref get the ball. They got to wait 10 years. To give the ball on the end now, and especially if I'm losing, I don't want you to take forever to give the ball on the inbound.
Screen by Olynyk.
Really?
Try. Nice jump shot. Good.
Wow.
16 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Just knew he missed that.
Really smooth. Andrew Wiggins with a terrific mid-range game.
And still varying opinions out there of what Andrew Wiggins can and can't do.
Just stopping and popping on that
One thing that's indisputable, he's an incredible scorer. Whether half-court transition, he can flat out fill it up in a hurry. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
Crap.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Wiggins.
And the problem for Wiggins, a former overall #1 pick, people always seem to want more from him, whether it's warranted or not.
Everybody trying to do it. I'm trying to win the game. Screw
Hardaway against T. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Everybody worry about no quadruple double when the game jerking you this whole time.
He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. First in rebounding, first in blocks, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint.
Come on now. Really?
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Well, no, allow.
Minnesota
get to the rim.
Jones is checked in.
Stupid.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clippers trail by 12. Hardaway with it. Jones covering. Hardaway against Jones.
And that's disrespectful.
Sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Throwing it down that emphatically energizes the whole team, and that can be a huge shift in momentum.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And the Clippers call time here.
You always make it where somebody we get within 10, somebody can drop a 3.
Shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else
letting 2K actually having serviceable AI for my 4 players, where they don't drop off when we get close, when we get back, when we try to get back into the game, and then they make an open 3. We're playing man on man.
He is just self-willing.
Stay in front of your man.
Right now,
the heck?
Everything he can to keep them alive.
Jones kicks to Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple.
Come on, let's go.
Clippers trail by 11.
You don't see me run off the floor? Gallinari, you 6'10", bro. Oh my God. How did I know Gallinari was going to do that? Because he's trash and does that all the time on this game. I bet you if he went on my team, he'd be lighting us up, though.
Olynyk on a screen on Hardaway. Jones kicks to Olynyk. Towns, the screen. Shot clock at 6.
That's why he's not starting.
Excellent use of the screen.
But he can't score, and he can't play defense in real life. So you know he ain't gonna play good defense on the game. That's why I don't start him.
Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
That's why I try to go out for Jimmy Butler. That's why I was trying to get KD. Pacers, the KD ain't staying in Pacers in Indiana.
Towns,
after this year, he reeing up
to the paint off the pick.
You're not doing that in Indiana to keep him there.
Towns has got 14 points for the game.
Go ahead and trade him over here.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are
always 2K won't even let you get trades.
Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Stupid niggas.
No stopping him there.
I've asked 3 times. My second season, I asked 3 times because you only get 3 times. That's 3 times on my 3rd season. They won't let you trade. Free agency work because I got JB.
To really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench.
But I could have moved Jimmy back to the 2 if I got KD.
Throwing it down that emphatically energizes the whole team, and that can be a huge shift in momentum.
And in the scheme of things, why not?
That free throw good from Hardaway.
When you got teams like
Timberwolves,
the Warriors, why not be able to build a team like that?
Here's Jones.
Or your
6 points for him. And Olynyk kicks to Towns. Wow. And the dunk by Towns.
The broad shoulders of Cat helps make him an
excellent screener. Can't really say too much about that situation because I got a rookie and an old man.
Hardaway against Jones.
Playing that, so.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Either way, both of those guys are going to get bodied. You got old man Randolph, so you know he's going to get bodied by Cat. And you got a rookie Peterson out there.
Boy, he is fast.
He can't handle Cat out there.
Towns in the corner. Off target from outside.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled
6 rebounds.
out right now.
Here's Hardaway.
Ooh.
Good on the shot.
Oh my God!
To lead the single digits. Hardaway has got 52 points.
And they're forcing the ball
off the glass,
inside,
too.
and it's working like a charm.
He's still losing, though.
Hardaway against Jones.
I'm telling you, though, 2K, you have to realize this. When somebody can score like that,
from 6 feet,
they get back into the game because it's demoralizing.
That one in.
It's demoralizing.
By 9. Here's Hardaway, and the rejection by Town.
Well, his value to this team on both ends. Not many guys can defend the perimeter and the rim the way Towns can.
Jones, no one around him.
Brandon, the reason why there's so much white attire on this game, because this year they went away. They literally went away from giving you options on your team colors.
Wiggins buries it from 3-point range.
They will not let you pick like team color second or something like that, or pick the type exactly the type of socks design you had. Last year you had a stance endorsement, so your socks were you were wearing stance socks. This year,
just take it to the hoop.
So you can't even pick how your sleeves are gonna look. Honestly, I probably would have red or blue sleeves. I might have both. Because sometimes I like to alternate on just to look totally different from everybody else. Even though some of this is predicated on how players actually look. Because two sleeves, people that wear two sleeves, I think Westbrook does. He might wear one sleeve. I know Melo does. So that's one reason why I have arm sleeves like that, kind of Melo
for him and his team, right? Anytime
type of thing. But yeah, that's why it's all white, because they don't really let you pick how you're going to. You pick your accessories, but they don't let you pick the colors this year for some reason. They don't give you a choice. Now when you do your actual creative player, if you do like a 99 overall or whatever you want to, however you want to create your player on the regular mode or whatever, or creative player mode, you can do that. You can design your sleeves where one's red and one's blue based on the team colors or something like that. Team color 1, team color 2, stuff like that. Secondary team color. But yeah, 2K just picks and chooses how it wants it. So it's like, okay, it's not what I'm trying to go for.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Because especially the jerseys that you're wearing, Clippers have an orange jersey, so I wouldn't mind having like some orange sleeves or something like that. Or it's stupid. It's stupid how they had it this year.
Both
as
good
far as not being able to pick that stuff. My hair is blue.
Leading by 5. Towns and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, the defense has got to do more than that. Carl
That's just out of boredom,
Towns
though.
Embarrassing them.
You can tell. You can look if you go if you go on in the neighborhood and just look around and watch the just watch the players in the community. You got white hair, you got green hair, you got
way out of this slump, but it's not helping.
They don't have enough hairstyles. It's boring.
With a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
So everybody's just picking random stuff. I mean, my haircut is conservative because that's only what I like. They got to do templates based on players' hair. That way you have more variety. Plus, players change their hair anyway, so you can patch that in, which will give you more hairstyles. Because it'll be like Derrick Rose 1, 2, 3, depending on how many times he's changed his hair over the year, over the season or whatever.
All over the place this quarter.
Hardaway dishes to Gallinari.
Gallinari, what are you doing out here?
What an incredible scoring display.
Oh, you can't catch the ball?
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot.
Why you got to slow down the animation, 2K, in that situation? I'm cool with the foul. But don't act like a nigga went jumping to get the shot up. You gonna slow down the animation on that situation? I'm looking to go up, bro. I already know he was gonna foul me. I already know he mistimed it. I'm going up. It's contact dunk. I already know what's going to happen in that situation. You make him grind out. Like, what? No. It's a dunk. It's a dunk. Tripping.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
It's a possible and one.
Smith checked in for Gallinari. Butler comes in for Lou Williams. And Wells is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Hardaway hits them both. 1:19 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Jones.
Really?
There's the pick. Screen by Jones.
That's another reason why we need game speed settings. They take so long to move the ball around.
Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Jones has got his first points of the night. Hardaway passes to Wells. Here's Peterson.
The Rook! Come on, man! What you hesitating for? Then you took my assist away from me.
They retain possession. Great positioning on the
very glad Grant Smith bigged you up, man.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
You know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
Horrible commentating out here.
Jones kicks to Jones.
No finesse.
Back to Jones.
You want to compliment him, that's garbage stroke type of play. He scooped it up like he was supposed to.
A floater.
When his teammate didn't make
by
it.
the Clippers. 20 seconds left.
Teammate's supposed to be a big also, and he won't even. He's supposed to be a center also. He didn't even try to get busy on these niggas.
To the paint, the kick outside to Butler.
Just took it myself.
On left to the wing. Here's Wells. And no good trying to get that one.
That's your shot, Wells. That's your shot.
Making highlights for the
wide
Minnesota
open.
Timberwolves. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
We be the infamous.
And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
2K, you know
Come on, you're right there. You're right there.
They got Spates. They got Spates bump on his head.
Move the ball. Play it simple. Attack.
I mean, I've seen that before, but it's still crazy to see Spates bump
giving his guys
on
the
his head.
Ultimate pep talk. Wants to see them turn it up a notch right now.
Well, they have to be active. Play with
we would have never seen that in like live 2000.
All five guys have to work.
And we thought back in the day, we thought those graphics were just ill.
Because we didn't know no better. On the court for Minnesota, John Lure's out there with Jones. Then there's Vonleh. Then there's Teague. And the chosen one gets
come
the whistle
on.
that time. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
That's what I'm talking about. You can't even press square, 2K. Square's supposed to be for still. You realize that, right, 2K? Square is still. You are the developer of the game. Square is still. And you allow it to be a foul almost every time we try to go for something. Well, no, you're off the timing. Nigga, stop. I'm not stupid. I know how to. I know what I'm doing.
A shot by Wells, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Really? So he just going. Okay.
And that one
nice rebound. Let's go.
LA's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Butler kicks to Hardaway.
Do something, please.
To take the lead. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Jones. To the wing on the left. Fires the three.
Nice rebound. Let's
by
go.
the Clippers. Peterson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Hardaway. And Jones sends it back. They recover.
So I do that layup only to let him block it.
Hardaway against Teague. The basket counts.
Should have been a foul in the first place. He extends himself away from him, and he's able to block it.
Major impact on this game. The scoring he has done has propelled them to this lead.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
2 and 1s in the game.
Now T.
Now we got to keep the lead. And I had to grind that from the second quarter when they took me out the game.
Strong first half. This
in the early part of the second quarter. Like, what?
A no-show right here.
Wow.
Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4.
That is not your shot. Oh, thank good looking, Grant. And that's
moving it up.
a sketchy pass, bro. And one, baby. That's 3. Now, don't get mad. You should have touched me. Move out the way, nigga.
To maintain that lead.
It's killer time. Not Dame time. Not Miller time. None of that ish you talking about. It's killer time. Psh. Dog's voice is ashy as I don't know what, man.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Lure against Smith.
Lure? Yeah, whatever.
Just 5 on the clock.
You want to shoot?
Here's Vonleh.
Wow.
Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
I don't know why. You launched that. You better not think that's going to fall in. What are you going to do? You going to... Okay,
and it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hells with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up.
Blake, keep running. What are you doing, bro?
And Jones.
Then they give him the. Oh my God.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside T.
Just kept the ball myself.
From downtown, good on the 3-point shot. He's got 25.
That's a huge 3-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Wow.
Not enough on that one as it misses. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside Hardaway. Outside Butler.
A Butler attacks on that situation. A Butler attacks in that situation too.
6 on the shot clock.
Apparently you don't.
Stolen by Vonleh. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Jumps up and the dunk by Vonleh.
Apparently you don't know that too.
The rest of the field in the dust.
Boy, what great speed he's got, Greg. Just phenomenal work getting all the way to the cup in transition.
And the whistle blows.
Didn't have to go up and under on that one, but I made the shot, so whatever. 31 points in the first half, 37 in the second half.
Olenek is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Give him the okie doke. We out here. Psh, psh. Look at Rick Carlisle. He's heated, but I know this for a fact because just watching. If you know anything about NBA and Rick Carlisle, you'd be pissed off about what's going on. Funny part is Rick Carlisle coaches for Dallas Mavs. So I don't know what the Timberwolves did in that situation to get rid of Tom Thibodeau, but whatever. They went from one good coach to another, so I really can't knock them for that.
Shoots from 12.
Maybe they got rid of him because Jimmy left.
Another 3 for Minnesota.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Outside Hardaway. Kicks it to Griffin.
Give it back. Because first of all, I'm trying to get it
Hardaway.
Grant.
Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And the Clippers lead by 4.
They are just killing them on the interior.
71 points. This is what it takes.
Teague against Hardaway.
To beat teams when 2K cheats like this.
Screen by Olynyk. Olynyk sets a screen for Lure.
Well, it depends on what kind of style of play you how you play, actually. And mine's aggressively scoring.
David, what's the update?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Timberwolves gave us some information. Unfortunately, he's saying it appears to be a broken ankle, which, if it's true, would be devastating. Boy, losing a player
That's
like
another
him
thing.
Right now,
so it doesn't affect it didn't affect us early on after Wiggins had went down, like in the early part of the third quarter. We were still down.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long
like the game
road ahead
that
of
we
him in
still struggled to get.
recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard.
I thought he was going to let him go to the rack. That's why I was saying, wow. They still got the point.
How about the grit and determination
after all
in
that?
The post? I mean, essential
We got
qualities
bigs that can rebound and don't
in a
rebound.
close game.
I guess they're looking for me to rebound because I average 8.
Teague against Hardaway.
Wow. Saw that coming.
Griffin dishes to Hardaway.
Double team.
And stolen by Vonleh.
I don't have the presence of mind to throw it to the nearest player to me. Okay.
And he hits it to tie
make
the game
it be
up.
a game. We
got
had the lead, all of a sudden now
That's what this team needs right now. Solid
this
scoring.
game sometimes.
Exactly. This isn't the time to settle for jumpers. If they have a chance to attack the rim, they've got to do it.
How is it?
There's a screen. Here's Hardaway. And then
How is it that kind of pass? Blake is literally open, guys. 2K, please tweak your passing. I don't care that he's not a playmaker. It's an easy pass to make. It's an easy pass to make. I'm going to say it again. It's an easy pass to make. He doesn't have to go further than what he needs to go in that situation. Oh my God.
No good.
And no, Jimmy didn't rebound that. Wow.
He has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The offensive rebound.
Really? So this goes right by Grant Smith.
Teague against Hardaway.
Lord have mercy. I'm just glad I didn't get a
He
foul.
shoot again. Here's Vonleh.
What the?
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Not only could I not block T, but then I couldn't get the rebound, and it was right there.
Towns comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and Jones subbed in for T. Good on both. Here's Hardaway. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to
What has gotten into me? The cheating of the level of cheating that 2K will go just to keep the game close. Doris? And plus, he was just late. Why in the world? Just let me lay the ball up. Gave a 3-point play away.
Screen by Jones. That shot, no good.
He better not make
Smith
that.
with the defensive
Smith was
effort.
in his face.
Pushing it up. Here's
At least got to give him the
Los
benefit of that. Wells,
And
come on.
Wells, the
There you
bucket
go.
on the assist from Hardaway.
7-7. I'm so
got his
godly.
7th assist of the game with that last one. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter,
3
and
7s
2 of
right
them
there.
have fallen. Lure, screen up.
76,
Teague, the
77.
pass to Lure. Right side Jones. Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint, looking to get back on.
Oh! Back-to-back defensive good plays by Smith. Let's go. Really?
Fast break, Minnesota. Jones is running.
Wow.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Jeff Teague.
Yeah, it should have been 7.
Well, this to me is one of the best aspects of Teague's game. He is an exceptional catch-and-shoot guy.
Here. Fine. So say one
Back to Hardaway. Towns comes with a double team. Hardaway, no good.
Could y'all be a
Timberwolves
little
trail by
bit
3.
realistic on Tyus Jones? I know for a fact Tyus is not that OP in defense.
And Jones has it in the corner.
Because we were saying, as Duke fans, we're saying, why is Tyus going to the NBA? Quinn Cook didn't even make it at first. He was on G League for a while.
And a rejection by Towns. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Hardaway against Jones.
Well, it's big time hustle on the defensive end. Teague altering that shot thanks to his energy.
Teague altering his shot. The dang on ball went into the cup doors.
Jones sets the pick for Teague. Towns the screen. Towns a screen on Hardaway. Off the pick. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Jones.
And that's what you give up when you don't.
That's what we do on the outlet pass, Jimmy.
Right, the effort could have been.
See what happens when you do stupid stuff like that? You travel
through that screen. There's no question about it.
You didn't. 2K, he didn't have the presence of mind to drive. A person who actually has a mid-range jumper and can drive aggressively to the basket because he's 6'7", about 2 something. He couldn't drive to the basket on that. And that's what he does in real life. He stopped. Nah, I don't think so.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Rebound by Smith.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now.
What the heck was that all about?
Comfortable out there.
Here's Butler.
Yeah, don't mess up your second chance. Stupid. And don't celebrate. Get back on defense.
You can see it
you ain't
from
got time
the
to
moment
celebrate.
He caught the basketball. Jimmy Butler delivers again.
You should have delivered it in the drive before.
Jones kicks to Towns. Over Smith. And Towns gets it to go.
Questioning your loyalty when we playing the Timberwolves right now.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Hardaway dishes to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in. That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
T kicks to Lewis. There's a good screen. There's
Watch out for the three. Oh, you about to get beat. You about to get beat. Nope, he missed it.
Clippers leading by 3. Here's Hardaway.
Miss me. Why? Back off at that point. You were nowhere near me at that time. There's no point in lunging in that situation.
Some changes for Minnesota. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Towns. And Jones subbed in for Tyus Jones. That free throw good from Hardaway.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm.
I mean, y'all giving away N1s. One of the best free throw shooters in the game. And you foul him after he dunks.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie Barr,
you couldn't just give me that assist.
That Jimmy Butler brings to the game.
Just leave an assist on the floor. That's another assist that I could have got. Come on, Jimmy. Let's wrap this game up.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
They free.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead. And nothing fancy.
I don't
really
see the point of having the attribute of actually having speed and you make people make
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
It's the same.
Outside Hardaway. Lock at 6.
But he can stay on me the whole time. Must be nice. One of the fastest players in the league, but I can't stay on people.
On the wing, Jones.
Lateral speed, acceleration, regular speed with the ball, all that stuff.
How about the devastating shooting ability?
No matter though, we won.
This guy's got ice water in his veins.
All the blocks, all the bump steals, all the mishaps of the passes y'all tried to make me do, still dropped 70-something points on me. Still had 7 rebounds. Still had 8 assists. Still close to my average on all three of those accounts, and still got the dub in a TV game. I'm only saying in a TV game because on the schedule it literally has a TV icon on your schedules. So this is supposed to be a big deal game, I guess, because it was national.
DJ, fantastic game.
Thanks. Okay,
Listen,
8 assists, 9 rebounds,
want to talk to you
whatever.
back at the studio, right this way.
Let's do it.
And 79 points, so almost 80 points.
What's up? Kenny the Jet here. That might have been
like
the most dominating game from one player that we've seen all season. Now, what led to this offensive explosion by you?
Honestly, I just feel that our team had been leading up to having a great game offensively, and I was able to be on the end of the team's hard work. When we make plays, it doesn't matter who gets to finish, and, I thought we did an excellent job of creating tonight.
Well, you guys created, but the opportunities went to you.
That's crazy.
Thank
It even has the mole on top of my head. That's what tripped me out about this face cam this year. Above my eyebrow. Now, if my birthmark would show up, I have a birthmark. If that would have showed up while I was face gaming, of course I can never see my birthmark, but if that showed up, that would have been ill. Only thing is 2K probably wouldn't have made it red. My birthmark's actually supposed to be like red. It just doesn't show up because my skin's dark. Darker than what it was when I was a baby. Anyways, let's check the messages. DeRozan out here bigging me up. What bugs me about this is they literally have the same message. If I text my homies the same message, they're not going to have the same response. Because sometimes I text them the same thing. I might send them a link to a video or something, or I might send a meme and send the same response. Tyson's not going to respond the way Brandon's going to respond, and Brandon's not going to respond the way Stefan's going to respond. It's just not going to happen. It's like, bro. And Trayson too. They're not going to react the same. 4 different people. All these guys are different guys. I wonder if you get text. I wonder if you get text messages once you open up all the players or whatever. Once you get to a certain level in this game, every player can come to your court. I wonder if you actually get text messages from them too. That's another thing that they should have never went away from. Last year, players visit you based on the games you were playing. So if it was, it's like Toronto, DeRozan would randomly come to my court. You randomly come to my court and chill out, and we could do some drills or play one-on-one or something like that. Right? I like that aspect. I don't know why they went away from that. I guess they kind of went away from that because the way they built neighborhood, you're not going back to your my court every single game. On 17, you went to your my court every game. I mean, after you finish playing, the game. So when I finish this game, you literally jump back into the neighborhood. So I guess that's one reason why they took that aspect out of it. But it should just do that if you decide to come in there, whatever game you're playing, whatever game's coming up, that person should come up. So DeRozan in this case, I guess Wiggins would be, Cat probably would be. It would be Cat that would probably come over to their place in that situation. DeRozan, Whiteside. I guess you could say Dwayne Wade, but Dwayne Wade's not on. But Dwayne Wade's on the Spurs on my game. And that changed so late in the thing that it didn't show up on the what's going. Aaron Gordon, Porzingis, And Porzingis is the only one that gave you a jersey. I don't understand that too. Why'd you take away the jersey thing? Like Iverson should have came to the court because Iverson they literally have a statue in the neighborhood of Iverson, paying homage to him being on the first 2 covers. He should have came to the court and gave you a jersey that you could wear or post up on there. They already have framed jerseys in your court. They were last year. They gave you some. So when I played with Sacramento, I got drafted to Sacramento. Cousins, Boogie gave me a jersey. Then I think Magic gave me one too. And then some of them didn't show up though, which that was stupid too. I don't know why y'all have these. Why don't y'all repair glitches like that happen within y'all patches? Y'all didn't make the cutscene skippable. That's a patch y'all should have repaired. Like I said, I don't mind cutscenes, but after a while, obviously you're not gonna make cutscenes past the first season. So if they're repetitive, what's the point of having it where if I go to make a new player just to play with one of the homies, and I say, well, we all got point guards, I need a center or I need a 3 so we can play a program together or we can play it apart together so we'll have a balanced team. I gotta go through the whole prelude again. And none of those cutscenes are skippable. It's like, bro, that's stupid. There's a 94 right here. Why you sliding? On a skateboard. That's another thing. 2K could have took advantage of this. The skateboard. You could have literally made us pay for a skateboard. As far as obviously you get a reward when you get to 92 and it unlocks. I'm saying you could have literally got us to pick our own skateboard in the store or something. You missed on that, and the bike too. Obviously the bike unlocks at 90, but you could have had selection of bikes. Probably need to go back in there and see. Oh, there's other results too. I'm gonna pick Bulls just by default every time, even though I know they're gonna lose majority of their games because they're not as good as they were in the past. $500 BC for that one. Okay. Thought process. Celtics, Mavs. They both suck. These teams suck this year. Jazz, Warriors. The Warriors actually still might lose that. Jazz have been on the road. These are like the last couple of games though. Rocket Man. I'd never get up to that. Would never get up to that level. I can't consistently make these like that. This one got the high score is 444, 442. I'm not even gonna get 100. Time out. That's another thing. They need to do their tattoos better. They need to ask people about this type of stuff. Like, talk to iPod and Keith Carter. Like, I watch his videos. He has good ideas. Talk to Agent 000. Like, these guys have really good ideas. Talk to some. I mean, like, I'm not saying talk to me because I don't have my YouTube's not popping. I'm talking about guys that actually get views and actually people actually respect their opinion on the YouTube channel. As far as in the 2K community, it's like, bro, come on. It's like, dude, see, there's AI right there. But yeah, as far as the tattoos go, I think you should be able to, especially a lot of us want to put words and stuff like that. If you go walk around in the community in the neighborhood and look at people's tats, a lot of theirs is actual acronyms or words or stuff like that. I got Ayo Kid 2306, which is my channel, on one arm. Got Killer Cam on the other arm, based on just my character. Got the Chosen One because that's the secondary nickname I chose to put on my back.
Great game, DJ.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. But yeah, like, you gotta be able to, I think you should be able to type in that. Turn it, curve it the way you want to curve it once you start trying to put it on your body or whatever. Curve it, turn it, whatever. Especially if you're going to put on your... Because if you put it on your back, you could curve it. You can flex it and put it on your back. It's like, 50 Cent got, I think, Southside on his back. He got 50 and then Southside on his back. And then that's another reason why I have like a huge tattoo where it's like a tiger up this way and a tiger down that way. It's just like this. I put it in color so you can see the Chosen One in black on top of it. But yeah, we had to get, like, a lot of us had to get mad creative. If you just look at people's tattoos, they had to get like mad creative with what they gave you. I put an acronym over my mother's name, basically her initials or whatever, because that's not what an acronym is. But I don't know why I thought about acronym before I thought of initials, but whatever, who cares? I corrected myself, it doesn't matter. Anyways, initials, I put that on there. On my chest, on this player. Like, some things are personal, some things are random on here. Some things are pertain to the actual character. Like I said, Killer Cam actually pertains to the character. Ayo Kid 2306 pertains to the channel. The Chosen One, that pertains to the character. Any of the animals actually pertain to just him being like, I actually like, some of that pertains to just me, because I like tigers and panthers and eagles and stuff like that, just as a kid and stuff like that. So it's like the shark on the back, that's an homage to Psycho Insanity, my first streaming character that I did on here for 2K17. It's kind of an homage, but at the same time it's a meaning, like, it's on the back of my neck to let you know that we out here. You know what I mean? I'm a shark out here in these streets. Like, the water's infested. We're going at your neck, basically. We see blood in the water.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
I'm Jaws, and you're the crazy white person that decides to stay in the sea and get bit while we out on this court. Trying to work on my up and under badge. It's just bronze, but certain badges have taken just like forever to do, even with the bronzes. Up and under. Plus, I don't think 2K allocates stuff right, especially when it comes to acrobatic or fast break. I think fast break should be predicated on you actually trying to move the ball and not based on you just scoring. Because there's times you're going to run the floor and you're going to dish it off because somebody's in front of you or somebody's to the side of you, and that's the better look in that situation. And I've done that, and you don't get credit for that. And you definitely don't get a credit for it if 2K slows you down in animation wise. Because they put a body on you when the body like wasn't even close to you. Well, I didn't get anything for up and under on that one. I know it. Well, I got one. Got 4 drop steps. And see, none of that goes towards your badge. You have to get up and under shots. It doesn't matter if you did drop steps. But yeah, my fast break should be done.
All right, DJ, let's get to work.
But they don't allocate them. Especially, what bugs me really the most is acrobat. Because I feel like dunk should be allocated too. Like, why in the world would I have a dunk patches of Zach LaVine? Why in the world would I have a dunk patches of my go-to is Jordan? Why in the world would I have those kind of guys if I can't? It doesn't calculate as acrobat. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm headed to Hall of Fame on acrobat too. So my 3 badges are almost. I almost got all 3 of my Hall of Fame badges, but still, it's like, bro, come on. Let's be for real about this. Come on, come on. Oh, you really did that. Really? That was probably a potential up and under too. Acrobat layup 1. You should give points even if they miss it. I know that sounds crazy, but if you give 115, you can give like, what, 50? It's not going to hurt you to give 50 points. Especially when the grind slows down to almost a snail's crawl. Yeah, what's up, dog? I'm tripping. I think one of the trainers, I think that trainer owed me money. I think that's why I held my hands up to him. Let him borrow a couple of ducats. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. Wow. And they need to, the practices on here need to be a little bit more in depth. Let me scrimmage. Let me get points to scrimmage people. Like, let me control what's actually going on in practice. Like, sometimes when you come in here, they have random practice where the assistant coach takes over and we run drills, and we do the same drills every time. It'll literally be like every now and then it's a scrimmage, but most of the time it's like I have because the way I play, I guess it's always 2-on-1 defense, fast break defense type of drill, or it's 2-on-1 offense or something like that. Fast break drill. To me, that's acrobatic. That should be allocated as acrobatic. That's what I'm saying. If he has the ability to do that, not everybody's player has the ability to do that. But because I have contact dunks and I have the acrobatic dash, it should be added on there. Come on, pass it. These guys don't never. Maybe he's so busy running to get you the ball, get the ball. It's like 3 stray balls right here, though. Get the ball. This is longer than I normally would do, but you know, whatever. Yeah, but dang, that's actually about 5,000 left, something like that, maybe 4,000 to get to that one maxed out. See, most of mine are maxed, minus the acrobat. Obviously, this one's about to be maxed. Glue hands. These are all bronze. And then these are what I would call the intangible ones or something like that. Honestly, 2K, you shouldn't wait to give somebody the championship DNA one. These should just pop up, just based off of play. How it did last year, they should just pop up. Because they're just intangibles. They should just pop up. It shouldn't be predicated on you going to 90 something or something like that. Doesn't make any sense. I'm a 2-time champion. Why wouldn't I have championship DNA? Like, microwave is one of the first ones and the easiest ones to come out. That one's always going to come out. Espresso's going to come out pretty quick. On-court coach. Basically, once you become a starter and if you play a role where you have to run the offense, you should be on-court coach. You shouldn't have to wait to 92 on that. 9 times out of 10, a lot of us are point guards on this game, or 3s. That's just, to me, that's the better competition, so I would advise most people play, for my career, they're playing point guard or what you call it, sometimes center, just to mix it up. But those are the guys that you should automatically get on court. I guess gym rat, that's the only one that probably doesn't matter. But I guess if you go to the gym every day, like some of us was doing just to keep our turbo at 100%, that one probably should pop up just because you actually take the time to do that every time. Alpha dog, just based on your play. If you're aggressive like me, if you're just going to the rack, trying to go to the rack almost every time, or if depending on how you play, if you're shooting the 3 ball or whatever, if you're in control of the game, basically, that one should pop up. It shouldn't have to be. I can't remember when this one was, 92 probably or something like that. I don't know. Same thing with clutch performer. There's going to be a game where you come into your own and put the team on your back and just, so like last year they should just pop up. Enforcer, same thing. Enforcer would pop up on me just because I'm 6'3", 195 pounds, and I will force my way in there. But yeah, this is the end of my broadcast. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. This is Ayo Kid, 2306. Killer Cam on the loose. Cameron Hardaway. And we out.